Welcome, everyone, to Something in the Wild MTV Cribs Camper Edition. Lots of editions. Today, we're in our camper, new to us, 2022 Flagstaff ePro 19 FBS. And today, we're going to give you a couple lists of things that we really, really like about it, what we've learned, and what was the third one? Oh, our favorite places that we've been to so far.
Top three I don't know, they're just rated.
We're just rating them in order because, we've only had it for a month. So, 2 months. We've had it for 2 months in August. So, August, 15, whatever. We've had it for almost 2 months. Today, we're going to give you guys a list of stuff that we really like and all that stuff. So, we're going to get into it right now here if you want to pull up your phone.
Yeah. Do you want to give a little bit of background about the camper buying process or anything?
No, I'm just kidding.
It's something that we were considering for a while.
Yeah, we were considering buying something that we could both enjoy because, we like to spend a lot of time outside. So
And I don't like being in a tent.
Yeah. She's not like me where, a nice flat piece of ground will work. We need to have some a little bit more luxurious. Her requirements were that it needed to have a bathroom, and that's it. So we got a bathroom, and might I say it's the perfect size for what we were looking for. Mm-hmm. We'll go through a tour at the end, but basically there's a queen bed, a couch, a bathroom, TV, fridge, range, stove, sink, the whole 9 yards. This thing's freaking awesome. I love it. But it's very hot in here because we're not connected to the electricity, and we need that for the AC unit to run. So we're going to try and make this quick.
Yeah, and we got it used, still in brand new conditioning. They did add a few things. And I'll just get to the list now.
Yep.
Because it's getting hot. Okay, top 5 add-ons. Coming in at number 1 is...
Wait. Let's go 5 to 1.
Oh, okay.
Or should we go 1 to 5?
We'll
go 5 to 1. All right, so these first couple items are two things that we have not bought yet, but we will be buying very soon because I think they're pretty critical to the operation.
It's basically like we have it, but it's just a matter of when.
Yes.
We're just trying to be smart about it. Anyway, number 5, generator.
Yes.
Not required, but nice to have.
Yeah, nice to have, recommended because, again, like I said, the AC unit only runs whenever you're connected to 30 amp. Or no, I think you can be connected to power just in general, but it has a hard time running consistently when it's on 15 amp. So 30 amp is kind of the way to go. Now, we also need, we kind of ran into some electricity issues last time we were out in Delaware because we were connected again to 15 amp and, we were trying to run the fridge, the AC, and all the lights.
Under the shade. No sun for the solar power.
Yes. So that was kind of an issue. All right, next one.
Number 4, weight distribution hitch.
Yeah, so the weight.
Need.
We don't have that. I've heard that it makes it a lot easier to tow whenever you have the weight distribution hitch, which is why we need to get one. But right now, and this next item's gonna explain a little bit more. But right now it's towable. It's fine, but my truck does sag a little bit in the back. I think my truck's weighted to 5,000 pounds. This thing's 3,500 pounds. So we're pretty well within the limit. But, yeah, that weight distribution hitch would definitely bump it up, ride a little bit smoother, a little bit easier to control. So that's number 2 on the list. Number 1's going to be the generator, what we're getting next.
That's number 5.
Well, yeah. I'm saying for us what we are going to get.
Okay.
Yes. So generator be number 1, weight distribution hitch. Numero dos. All right, continue.
Okay. Coming in at number 3, brake controller, recommended by the camper salesman.
Yes. So that guy, that guy was very right. He said, he kind of recommended either you get a hardwired brake controller, which basically you have to do a bunch of wiring stuff, all that, and we didn't really want to worry about that. So he also recommended a Bluetooth brake controller, which is really, really nice. We bought one at like Advanced Auto Parts or something.
$50.
$50. Yep. Oh no, it wasn't 50. I was like 150, I think.
Oh.
It was actually pretty expensive.
But it is worth it because when you're driving, you can tell. You just have to get used to it.
Yeah, and it's a serious like safety thing because there's a few times on the highway where people have slowed down really, really quickly in front of me, and the weight distribution hit the brake controller helps out a lot with that.
Okay. Coming in at number 2 is water filter, which is super nice because then you don't have to worry about bringing a bunch of water bottles. It's just like, if you don't have to buy a case of water.
Yes, yeah. And
just bring like a water bottle.
Yeah, so that'll allow you to just hook up straight to any faucet at the campsite or whatever, any sort of line that the campsite has to offer, or even if you're like boondocking it next to a stream or a lake or something, you'd be able to theoretically, if you had a water pump, be able to pump water out and just filter it straight out of the lake, which would be nice as well. So yeah, but water filter, I mean, it's like $15 or something, and gives you good peace of mind. Make sure that you're drinking clean water.
And then number 1, drum roll please. That was terrible. Mattress topper. Now this could be controversial.
Yeah, some people that like to,
Should this be number 1? Should it not be number 1?
No.
It should be number 1.
For her it should be, yeah. No, it does.
No,
it does add a serious level of comfort.
It came with our camper. We didn't get this one. It's like literally 5 inches thick. So
it is more comfortable than our bed in the house, which makes it that much more enticing to go camping. Like whenever I don't know, like if we invested in this thing because we want to spend time outside, so why not make it as comfortable as possible? It's the same reason you'd buy a inflatable mattress pad instead of just sleeping on the ground. You want to be at least a little bit comfortable, and we can afford a couple extra pounds of weight to throw on.
It's a bougie upgrade, but it's worth it. And
100% worth it.
I was gonna say something else, but I forgot about it.
That's all right. Okay. All right. unless you can think about it. Okay. All right. What's next?
Top 5 things we have learned.
Oh.
Do you want me to go from 1 to 5?
Yeah, we'll go 1 to 5 on this one because there's no real order.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or was there?
I don't know. I kind of thought there was. Well, no, not really, actually. Okay. Water heater, that could be the most important if you want to take a shower.
Oh, yeah. That was a pain. So
it wasn't even a pain. It was just in winterized mode.
Yeah, sorry about that. We
overheated.
Yeah, our camera overheat. Like I said, it's freaking hot in here. So anyway, let's continue on.
The water heater.
We were at water heater, yes. So these are things that we learned. And the water heater, the water system itself was winterized before we bought it. And they didn't take it out of the winterization, mode, whatever. So the valves were closed to the hot water tank, and I, for life of me, could not figure it out. Was looking up a bunch of videos, all this stuff, and eventually my coworker actually pointed me to the tank itself and was like, "Hey, the valves probably aren't open." And I was like, "Well, crap." I went home, checked it, and he was right. So we figured that out.
Now it gets too hot sometimes, so that's good.
Yeah, literally the water will get too hot to the point where you got to like turn the cool water on. It's pretty crazy. So.
Okay, number 2 are outlets. They just weren't working.
Yes.
Until we pressed a little button, thanks to George.
Yeah, yep, my dad, shout out to him. He figured out how to make the outlets work, and I honestly don't even know what he did.
Just a button on the main outlet in the bathroom that you press,
and
a green light turns on.
Yep, it's like a breaker basically. So like if water gets in the outlet, it'll shut down all of the outlets. So good thing to know.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Number 3, obvious, solar panel and the importance of sun.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was so hot when we went to Delaware. That's why we parked under the trees. But then we had no power basically because there was no sun.
Yeah, literally.
And the fridge runs on the sun.
Yeah, and so the solar panel charges 2 batteries, and those batteries then power a lot of other things, specifically the lights, the slide outs, the awning, the fridge, all that stuff. And whenever you don't have that that extra power, it really causes some issues.
Okay. Number 4, AC unit freezing. That was freaking terrible.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But good to know.
Yeah, whenever we were in Ohio Pal, we were in the camper running the AC for a really long time because our dog Koa was literally like overheating. He was so hot. He was
like a heat stroke.
he was like on the verge of having a heat stroke.
I will
Yeah.
say, even before that, we would just run it all the time because you have to turn the AC unit on and then you have to set that, right? You have to set like the thermostat, I think, so that it. Oh no! I'm totally wrong. Ignore that. You turn it on and then we had it all the way to cold, but this is probably so obvious. But if you turn it not all the way to cold, it goes on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So it was running on maximum coldness all night, and then it froze and it stopped working.
Froze like a solid block of ice. Literally the baffles on the AC unit, because it was the middle of the night. It was super hot in the camper. I was like, what the heck is going on? There was no air coming out of the AC. So I was like, so I like got up. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I climbed up the ladder, got on the roof, took off the hood of the AC unit, unscrewed a bunch of stuff, and lo and behold, the thing is just frozen solid. I'm like, well, there's your problem.
And then George told us that again.
Yes.
Shout out George.
Yep.
Again. Okay. Number 5 is the brake light fuses, which that's not really like something I guess you learned, but it's not something that should normally happen. It was just your truck.
Yeah, it's not a camper issue. It was my truck. The brake light fuses in my like engine compartment, it busted, like the fuse blew. So we had to replace that. And it makes sense. I actually got pulled over because my brake lights weren't working, and I thought it was because of the connection point on a different trailer, not this trailer, a different trailer. I got pulled over, but anyway, I thought it was the connection point. Turns out it was my truck. So that's another good thing to know.
Okay. Now, trips rated so far. I made this list and then he copied my list. So
yeah, we're in agreement on which ones were the best.
Should we go 4-1 or 1-4?
4-1. And let me just be clear here that all of them were amazing. This was just our personal.
They each have their own sort of vibe to it.
Yes, they were. The trips, road trips.
The trips were good in their own way.
Yeah, we just overheated again. It's 89 degrees in here, but we're gonna keep going because
if we're on X Games mode. That's why. Yes,
that's exactly why. All right, trips in order, and we've only went on 4 trips so far. Keep in mind, again, each of them had their own great moments, and this was our favorite based on destination, all that stuff. So.
Okay,
Number 4.
Coming in last is Ohio Pile, solely for the reason that Koa had a heat stroke almost.
Yes, that was pretty stressful, actually.
Well, also the AC broke. It was really cool. We did a float. We were with your parents and Riley and Luke, and it was very nice. It was just very hot. And the campground was like a little bit sketchy. Like, it was a little bit weird.
It was a little grown over. It wasn't super, super nice, and we were put right next to these other people, which, like, they were fine, but it was just not a great vibe. So that was.
But still a good trip.
Still a lot of fun, though.
Coming in at 3, Shenandoah.
Yes, so we went to Shenandoah National Park.
That campsite was super nice.
Rustic. Oh wait, no.
That was
Spacious Skies.
Spacious Skies. That was like a great view.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool down there.
Yeah, it was like all farmland, and we were like perched up on this little hill, and you could see the Blue Ridge Mountains all around you. It was awesome. Super cool. I definitely would recommend that place.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that happened.
Went on a big hike. It was fun. They also had a dog park there that was actually huge.
And a pool. And the spot, though, was a little bit weird because we were in the only spot that was, like, directly facing another spot. Like, so as soon as you walked out of your camper, you, like, were staring at the camp, like, the other camper was facing you.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was strange. They were like buddy spots, so you're supposed to like be friends with those people, but we just got like assigned randomly, basically.
They were nice, but it was just like the dogs, and that was a lot. Anyway, okay, number 2, Rustic Acres.
Yes, this was a cool trip.
That was our
first
one.
That was our first place, and awesome campground. They did a bunch of renovations. It was up near Clarion, Pennsylvania. Did a float up there as well. That was a lot of fun. Just a great overall trip.
That's a good campsite for like not too, like it feels like you're really camping, but it also has like a lot of nice things. It's in the woods.
Yes, good amenities, but also very secluded.
Yeah. And number 1, Delaware, which I think we had the most fun, but we also had the most camper issues. Just because it was so
because the
hot.
power. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That was just so terrible. Sometimes like it was 90 degrees in here, and it was hard to do. But it was really fun.
Yeah, we see that was one where if we had a generator, it would have made it a lot better because we would have been able to use our own power to power the camper. We would have had enough power. It would have been fine, but issues that could have been resolved. But it was overall so much fun. You know, we had a great time out there. Just an awesome place. Delaware, I will say the east coast of Delaware, like kind of like central Delaware, is super cool. Like very rural area, not super developed. It was just awesome.
Yep. And that is our rating so far.
Yep.
We're going somewhere in a few weeks, so.
More to come.
Yes. And then we just wrote down, they're like hot takes, not really hot takes at all. If you've ever gone camping before, you probably have thought of this at some point. Get like mini condiments and seasonings. Like I just go to Dollar Tree because it's kind of annoying to just keep bringing like salt and pepper in and out when you're packing. So I just have some in here that I keep. That's kind of harder to do with like the condiments, but I guess if you have like ketchup and stuff, that's fine.
Yep.
Tyler's very passionate about this one. Bring paper plates and recyclable. Is that a
recyclable?
Like not a word. Utensils.
Paper plates. Well, if you can find biodegradable stuff, utensils and plates and bowls and stuff, bring that because then you could just burn it, and you don't have like all the waste. You know, and you don't want to, like, I'm not a huge proponent of like single-use plastic stuff. Like, it's just such a waste because you throw it away and it just, goes in the trash. So, like, if you can, like, burn it, I'm not, like, it's still single-use, yes, but, like, I think it's better for the environment. You're not producing plastic to make it. So, I think that it's just first of all, it's very convenient because you don't have as much trash, and it's just good for the environment. So, that's something that I personally really would advocate for.
Well, and then you might say, why don't you just get normal plates so you can wash? That's the issue, the washing part. Not because we don't want to wash them, it's just like if you only have a certain amount of water in your tank, it's going to basically use all the water.
Yeah, and the logistics of it, I mean, our sink is very tiny.
So small. If you have a bigger sink, it would probably make sense. But for how many like dishes we use, because we pretty much cook like at the campsite all the time.
Yes. Yeah, we cook. We cook here all of our meals. We don't really go out for anything too much. So.
Yeah. Okay. Get a broom. That's not a hot take at all. But I don't know. I just like never. It's not something I thought of initially. But especially with the dogs, and in our case, since like the door enters into everything. Well, I guess that's not really how it is. But like I don't know. You're tracking like a lot of like dirt in. Dang it. We are here yet again telling you that we have overheated the camera. Okay.
Yes.
We have no time to waste.
Yeah, we got to be quick.
Okay, what I was saying was get a broom because it's going to get dirty, and I was cleaning it up with paper towels, like stepping on them and shuffling across the floor. So a broom makes that a lot easier.
Yes. Convenience item.
Yes. Get cards, board games, DVDs. Again, this is like not really a hot take.
But you want to be entertained.
Yeah, what if you get bored?
That's no fun on camp. Whenever you're camping, no fun. All right.
Okay. I threw like a pair of like extra socks, like underwear, whatever in here. Honestly, I just have like another outfit or two in here, and I think for him too.
Yep.
Just because, again, like packing wise, we're usually leaving right after work. It's just nice to like have stuff in here.
Yeah, and it's like I just want to be able to, like, whenever we're going on these weekend trips and stuff, it's not like we're taking off. You know, we have jobs. We work 5 days a week. So like whenever we like want to go camping on the weekends, we want to use as much time as possible. So that means getting off work, coming straight home, getting changed into whatever you're going to be driving in, and then hitting the road as quickly as possible. We don't like to waste any time like packing up the camper and stuff, and we'll usually actually do that the day before. But keeping items in here makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, whatever you can keep in here, realistically, definitely good. Like trash bags, extra paper towels. We have like chips and snacks in here that don't really go bad that fast. Like extra towels. Yeah. Anyway, last tip. This is perhaps the hottest tip of them all. Get a sticker for everywhere you go. Mm-hmm. And then you can keep them as
little mementos. We picked that up from the people that had this before. They were collecting stickers, so we were like
3 or 4 on here, so we are adding to them now.
Yep. And it's so much fun to look back, and pretty soon the whole entire back of the camper is going to be full.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Well,
are you going to show them?
Oh,
for the viewers on YouTube.
Yeah,
if you stuck around this long.
Yeah. No. You're good. If you are watching on YouTube, if not, you were gonna do a little camper tour. But if not, go on YouTube and watch this because this is cool. So Sammy's gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna walk you around a little bit. All right, guys. Now we're doing a little tour here. So this is the bathroom. As you can see on the ground, you didn't show the ground? Okay, don't look at the ground because you just don't even look at it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty small. It's pretty small, but it gets the job done. And if you just, take a look, the shower is a little bit short, but I fit. So that's all that really matters. All right, now we'll move over here to the fridge. The fridge with the microwave. That's all you can really see. I mean, there's nothing in there. So, but, it's keeps stuff cold, usually. Here we have the sink in the range. We don't really use this very much. I think we only used it once. But, yeah, I mean, it's nice to have. All right, now here we have the couch. It actually does fold down into a twin, little bit larger than a twin size mattress, which is nice. Overhead storage, and then we have the bed, which you can see here. Like, this is our mattress pad. It's very, very comfortable, and we freaking love it so much. Now, for all of you office nerds, we have a plasma screen, and see if you want more space in the room. Boom. Just like that. We also have speakers on the inside, which is really nice. Really nice to have whenever you're listening to watching a movie or whatever, and you have the AC running. You can't really hear the TV on the TV volume, but you can connect the TV to the speakers, and it plays a lot louder. It's a lot better. You can also switch it from inside to outside. So there's also speakers on the outside. This is the AC. I don't know why you're looking at that. Oh. Well, this is the AC. This is the thing that froze over on us. But whenever it's running full speed, it is really, really cold. But yeah, that's the interior of it. I'm not going to show you the exterior because there's people outside. So that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned this Thursday. There's going to be a new video coming out on me bluegill fishing. So it's like catch and cook kind of thing. And we're actually going to do that right now and go and cook some bluegill. Thank you guys so much, and make sure to keep it wild.